Hi everyone, today we are going to work on this photograph. So this is the photograph of black panther which has been spotted and captured in kabini rainforest of Karnataka by a wonderful photographer Shaaz Jung. I'm including his Insta ID in the description of the video. I will highly recommend you that you check out his work. It's just wonderful. Apart from the panther, this particular photograph also features mist of the forest, and it also has the blurred vision of trees and leaves, something that I love to work on. For this artwork, I have used an A4 sheet of watercolor paper which is 100% cotton and cold press. Cold press are usually recommended for a wet on wet, and I'm that kind of person who loves to work on wet on wet. Specifically for this image where I need to create a mist in the forest and some distance tree which are barely visible, for those kind of effect wet on wet is great. So I believe that this cold press paper which is 100% cotton is entirely, this is best suited for this kind of artwork. So I'm including that paper in my description. If you want it, you can check it out. And in fact, you can have any 100% cotton cold press paper for this kind of work. Just go out and look for it. Let's begin. Let's start with colors. So I have sap green, and then I have black, and I will also use the raw umber to make my color deeper. I have deep green tint as well, which comes with the 24 color set of brush to watercolor. I'll start by applying water on the paper and giving a very light sap green tint. For tree trunk, I will use the very light shade of raw umber, since because I need to make it appear very distant and blurry. So a light tint is very much obvious for that. Then after I will do the background of the image, which is mostly grass. So I'll use sap green. I'll start by light sap green, then after I will use that raw umber. So the corner area will be obviously darker than the middle area, and then we'll start by filling up some dark color in my panther so that I can see it, because I don't want to mess with the part where the panther is actually walking. There will be two broken tree trunk in the foreground, which will obviously be covered by the leaves that I will do by end of this painting. But let's put this right now. Okay, now we are ready to fill our panther. The head portion will be darker, and as we go back it will become lighter. The belly part will be lighter. The legs which are in the foreground, towards us, but in the back will be lighter, and we will have some opportunity to put some detail of muscle into it. So, and that is the very important part whenever you are making working on animal. You should show, rather I'll say, you should show some muscles out of it, so that you can show the sheer power of it. And since we are making a panther, and this is ferocious, and this is you just feel like that you need to show some power into from your artwork. So I'll do that too. Now let's darken our broken tree trunk which is in the foreground. I have used black. You should mix more raw umber than black, and it will give a little browny effect which will be very much dark as well, which I really want over here, because those trees are in, I mean, the broken tree trunk are blurred, and in the foreground they must be very much visible. So once it is done, I will cover my foreground with the blurred leaves. So for that, first of all, wet your paper, the lower portion, and then after apply dark sap green. For making dark, as I always use, with raw umber, and then after do that. As you go close to the panther, it will become from blurry to it will become very fine. So for doing the grasses on which is near to the panther, use the very fine brush. Use like 0 number or 1 or 2, maximum 2 number brush to do the grass over there. Notice that the paws of the panther is entirely inside the grass, so you do not need to color the legs throughout to the ground, because grass will be covering your leg, I mean panther's leg. The background is still very much light. Put some more dark tone into it. So apply water once again and use some dark tone over it. I have done it, and since it is tree, so the leaves must be falling out from the above as well, so we cannot leave it just as it is. And since again those leaves will be out of focus, so they will be blurred. For making it blurred, first of all put some water, and then after use a mix of light and dark green. One more grass kind of thing which is very long. It has a little flare of white, so, and which goes over the panther. And since watercolor media is transparent, you won't be able to do it using watercolor, so I have used poster color over here for both white and green as well. Now this is the time to make eyes. This is the very important part of making any character. The eye should be very much focused, because it shows the emotion, the kind of motto of the character. So over here it looks like that it is looking towards its prey, so its eyes are very much illuminated. And yeah, that's about it. I guess we are done. I hope you will like it, and if you have not subscribed my channel, I request you to please do it. Please give a thumbs up if you like it, and if you do not like it, please give a suggestion in form of comment. I will wait for that. Thank you.